fact that LGD need to kind of snowball, stay ahead, because I think eventually, just like game 1, they're getting outscaled. If they're behind at 15 minutes, I'll make the same call as game 1.
That's right. We're going to see a little bit more experimentation today. Experiment's been a success so far. The support Slark is doing very well. Now let's see how the support Batrider does, and if it does as well as the Slark did. After all,
I would argue a good landed arrow is going to out impact Batrider damage.
What happened to the safe lane from LGD? Why is it pushing? It should not be pushing in, right?
It should not.
That's what Tundra were doing. Tundra were keeping the lane back. They're going like, I'm going to make sure Zeal gets 0 experience, but for some reason, this lane is actually pushed in. So the Doom's actually going to find something, meaning Planet moves to the other side to try and help Zeal a little bit, but...
Yeah, because he knew his lane went so far in. He's 33, is going to get level 2 and already devouring stuff. Not the early side lane execution you want here for LGD. You are going to be able to pull it back with the Ancient Apparition, deny up some more XP. Here you can make this lane a little harder.
Things going wrong like these little things, it usually just doesn't happen. Like you said, you kind of need to be, you know, on all cylinders when it comes to matching up against the TI champ. Shiro taking a lot of damage here. Why you smile? Not able to do much. Zeal dies on the other side of the map. Shiro is able to get away, but once again, he's pushed back.
Upside for LGD is NTS is having a decent game here. He's probably the big tempo creator that they can play through, as he almost always is. Even though your Pango is sacrificed, your Mirana's not going to have the levels. Your AA's getting stuck in some skirmish lane at the support Naga. Your Storm can pick up the weight. Theory.
Because the weight's dropping elsewhere. Shiro, every single time these illusions are just getting demolished by Scorched Earth, and as soon as he has that, the Batrider tends to get pretty aggressive.
This is the level 3 Batrider timing. He's just gonna jungle with it. Pretty interesting here. Another upside of this, I guess. You can just farm. I've always liked the supports a good farm.
Arrow coming in. So right as the Batrider goes to jungle, we'll have to watch from afar as 33 does end up falling. Nothing to say. It looks like they tried to gank him, but he got us level 6, so he's able to make the jump away. Sadly, no power rune.
That is a rune he really wanted here.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Did get the level advantage mid. Does not want to lose that, as balancing all
doing
things.
the same on the other side of the map, so
he's high level. High level 4 there. They'll find Soxa again. So Tundra bleeding out some kills on this top lane. This A combination proving very effective. This is one of those 5s that does feel pretty good in the early game if you have any sort of setup.
Yeah,
it's like guaranteed kill every time.
And Naga is the best, right? Because it couldn't snare rather than a stun, so it didn't get nerfed up in this patch. So
true.
Last that full duration that it did the previous patch, and looking pretty nice. I mean, they're keeping this Doom down. It may be a farm accelerator, but it also is giving away a lot.
I mean, if Zeal were finding more, I'd say this is a pretty damn good early game from LGD. But I am still worried about the Pango's impact in this game, as Skeeter will run him down the second time. And it's also just giving Skeeter a lot in this early game on a hero that might destroy their backline way too far. 8-minute power rune coming up. No NTS wants it.
Yeah. See if he's strong enough to get it, or lucky enough to get it to spawn top.
Well, that's a pretty useless rune, but he'll take the refill anyway. Maybe he can make Slane happen with the invis top.
Yeah, well, maybe he doesn't have to use his mana to get on top of a hero.
33 is giving up on top. He is farming jungle below the bottom gate right now.
He's got a ward sentry combo here, but looks like they're not going to try and use the invis to catch Soxa. Don't see him, they don't jump. A little bit surprised that they keep on they just seem to really not want, still not like all in. This is going to be perfectly fine. That's going to be the Mirana down, but will it be 9 falling in exchange? Nothing to say, plenty of mana to work with, and Zeal even showed up to be a part of that fight.
He wants ult. He was not finding his old bottom.
No.
Match?
I
felt like Skeeter was dead for sure there. Just blur and fast lift. And that is a kill LGD really wanted.
33 to see. Oh, he almost went for it. They steal it. The spell steal finds the real one, and now they're able to get the Doom onto the real carry. Shiro tried to commit for the tower. It will be denied after he dies.
The old real hero check.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And good guard there from 9 will ensure another power rune into his pockets.
A nice little haste.
Yeah, Battle Fury already done. Boy, Skeeter had some great timings.
And he's got a lot of Ancients waiting for him. That's the other upside here for Tundra.
Imagine 30
has farmed through all of those Ancient stacks he created earlier.
Oh, Zeal. Gonna be blown up by the Blink Dagger. I mean, that's the thing. What you were talking about on panel. This Alchemist, it can be greedy, but it is not the definition of a...
To make up this gap unless you're finding pick on.
The Blast is coming down to this bottom lane, but they see Snake King first. They're gonna get him. Let's see if the Blast reveals. Oh, it's gonna reveal him as he hits himself the unstable concoction. They immediately pounce on it. Okay. Zeal, I mean, I love the fact that they came down here. They wanted to make sure Zeal did not die a second time. They're like, we got you this time, buddy. We'll back you up.
Well, put your glasses on.
Well, Patrikios didn't see this one coming.
That is true. That was also not in the papers. Need more papers.
Maybe it's gifts of foresight.
That's such a good... If he just starts killing your supports on the map, taking those fights and joining them aggressively, that's a big concern for this LGD lineup. So you gotta keep finding stuff before that PA comes along.
We got off the lasso! Underneath the tier 2, it's going to be a lot of damage, and it's going to be an opportunity to get nothing to stay. He's got a little bit of mana to work with here. Should be enough for a good jump.
This Alka is kind of low damage, right?
Yeah.
His spell to the damage, but not the right click.
He's going back in. That is an armor rune on 9, so he was pretty tanky. It's okay, though.
You gotta make it pay. Pay big time.
Zeal breaking some smokes here. They spot him for a second. Zeal realizing he's in trouble, trying to run. Shield crash goes out, but he is doomed. So there goes that. I will very confidently say so. I think you can read it just off of that game 1, right? Hit that Ursa timing, and he just went for it.
I agree. He's very good at knowing when to join the fights and how to get there.
This is pretty good impact, though.
Yeah, there's that Orchid. Really going to work.
And a big tier 1 tower. Skeeter's going to show up now, though.
Shiro feels pretty strong right now.
Yeah,
actually pushing in the Tundra area when he knows PA and Doom are lurking. ED on NTS as well. Still pretty far and 4-0 on Storm. A lot of damage right now lining up for LGD if they can connect it.
Catching another kill. Ensnare into the arrow. Tundra, you need to get picked apart. PSG.LGD building up some momentum here.
This is how you want to use that Orchid. Get aggressive, use Moonlight Shadow, get in Tundra's space, get in their map. Start getting the pickoffs.
Maybe we can take over enough of the map, start taking these Ancients away, take the Tormentor away, Roshan. I mean, they keep this momentum going.
Which means Zeal has actually come back in this game relatively decently. After 0-4 start.
Yeah. Double damage, nothing to say. Nice arrow, too. They are in a pretty good position here, especially with the Moonlight Shadow. They're going to see the Bat Rider. And he makes the pick off with the arrow. Easy. And Tundra
Roche
have to immediately back out. So now that it's a 4 versus 5, Roshan should be free, especially with all the information these illusions give you.
Yes, I think you go commit for it now. Make Tundra fight into your vision, fight into the Naga illusions. You have 30 seconds, no Bat Rider here. And Tundra's jump is not that great outside of the PA, right? If you force the PA to jump in, send in the vision in.
They're getting sandwiched. This is looking a little dicey.
Big jump 3.
They have the Ice Blast coming in. Oh, that's looking good. Hit 3 heroes, and now Shiro goes to work. The carry's already dead. Skeeter's out. 9's on the run. Sox is TP'd out. PSG.LGD. It's just a grab bag. Whoever they can get, it is a free fight for PSG.LGD after that initiation.
Time is just in that.
The global vision here is getting opportunities. Nothing to say, had to expend a lot, but will eventually catch up, and the arrow lands off of that one. They have really nice synergy going on here between Nothing to Say and Planet. They're landing some nice arrow combos.
I think Planet's played a phenomenal game here. Like, his game was not easy. You go back to...
That's okay, though.
They're going to on this off, too.
Oh, Peter is perfect. Get the chains done. Now, damage can come in, try and help out a little bit. They pop the BKB, immediately kill 1, and they're going to be able to take away the Aegis. Question is, do they have anything from that? Oh, that ensnare. So close to catching. 33, he'll TP. Oh, the bash. Zeal, he's got a bash. Full recovery from him.
Like you can get the blink off with Bloodthorn picking. Early Bloodthorn pickup by Shiro. Paying dividends.
It would be a bug in their favor, though.
All right, you
Nice. No BKB for 1 second. Oh, and the Ice Blast, it doesn't matter after that.
what a find.
Faking does manage to steal Rolling Thunder. Oh, the pullback here.
That's really
Into
neat.
the unstable concoction, but a nice song. That will allow Nothing to Say Get Out, where he was probably quite literally doomed, but now Jojo is doomed in turn and will be blown up.
Every arrow is a big core kill here. There's just no answer from Tundra. They can't save from it. They are lacking damage now. They cannot deal with these Naga illusions. They are causing them big problems in the fight. Hex up for Shiro as well.
Yep, and he's going to put it to use almost immediately. Nice, steps a little bit too close. They have the telekinesis save, but it's not a good enough save.
So this whole mess is all your fault?
All right, well, that's going to be one lane of barracks. Now, there is a tier 2 up at the top lane. PSG.LGD. Oh, actually, enemies Tormentor. And hit him with the fatal bonds as they try and do it. Like, this was almost that kind of play where one ultimate around a Tormentor could have wiped him.
Meanwhile, Skier commits in the kill planet. Remember, he still has no BKB right now.
They want to catch something out of this and not just a Bat Rider. Now, they are going to get Stoxa.
Well, more mana left.
9. He's the one being left behind right now. He does have BKB. He's going to pop it.
No bash.
Forced to use it.
Bash RNG gods on his side. You get a free telekinesis saves need to be on point for thinking. It is the one tool I feel like Tundra have where if you get this single target initiation arrow combo with AO, you throw someone out of it, then they need to
Grab the Ice Blast. It lands on him. The Cold Feet stun is there on top of it. And try and see Mind's thinking just could not get there fast enough with the telekinesis save.
out of position. Not respecting the insta stuns that can come out here. That is going to be a big misstep. Probably 2 lanes here.
Yeah, he had just bought the Aghanim Scepter, so
That's Aghanim's for 33. You have AoE Doom now.
without a PA, how do you expect them to win that fight? I mean, unless PSG.LGD overextends. AoE Doom, but the song just gives them a free reset.
Now you can arrow somebody that's coming in.
And telekinesis is not going to be there to time. The arrow and the illusions will kill him. Nothing to say. Back into it if they go for the Doom kill. Ice Blast cutting across. 33 stakes out of his fountain to ensure that he doesn't get hit by that.
30 seconds, no PA.
Stoxa couldn't even complete that TP. It was too dangerous out there. It's going to be 2 lanes.
How much more do they want? That's a big question here. Like, do we need to back? When it feels like your Naga's invincible and they don't have Doom. That's the biggest thing here, but LG will say that's good enough. Go back top, push in this last lane, maybe play for the next Roshan. Feels like if you put an Aegis on this Storm, that might just be the game.
Yeah.
As double Lincoln Spear, we need an angle here for Tundra. Is this worth the angle?
Nothing to say. Has an armor rune, so he's not the easiest kill. They try to jump him. They have the vision on the high ground, and now they're going to be able to bounce back as the Rolling Thunder comes up through. Oh, next telekinesis tossed away. Does hang time. Skier jumps in and out the heart of the Naga side. The real one is controlled up by the Doom, and PSG.LGD are leaving him behind.
Get by. They're going to have to commit it here. Half mana for NTS. Can you find the return?
The Doom is going to fire out. Nothing to say with this last bit of mana. Gets the pullback. The arrow will miss. Minotaur stun and a TP out. Oh, 33. He gets bashed. Oh, Zeal gets him in the end. And with the buyback.
Payback for that mid bash on 9 earlier. That's an expensive Naga bot to greet them right now.
Lincoln Storm, he feels pretty confident being able to grab somebody. Sounds up almost immediately, but they got the Hanks. Telekinesis throwback. Meanwhile, the Doom jumps forward, goes immediately for the Pango.
That's a good disengage from LGD. They're going to waste so much of this Doom timer right now. I mean, you just back out.
He can blink forward again, but he's got Megas. It is way too hard.
I mean, you just get to go again.
Yep.
Oh, Doom. It didn't cost you anything. NTS instantly in with another arrow.
Oh, 9 jumps in front of him with the BKB and starts laying into nothing to say, but he's got no damage. The Ice Blast lands on a 33. He is terribly low. Has to get back to the fountain now. Meanwhile, Soul and Song. That saves Skeeter. He was in big time trouble. Skeeter jumping after the ancient apparition. Once again, unable to kill the support fast enough and gets stunned up into the arrow.
How's that buy?
PSG.LGD.
Use it. Lily's getting melted here.
Tundra is trying to lure them close to the fountain. See if Skeeter can use that buyback for good. Nothing to say. Jumps in right as that buyback goes out. The Husky needs to save on the Alchemist. They get the stun on to Nothing to Say. Nothing to Say. Moment up, but eats the cheese. Consumes it. Ice Blast coming into the fountain. PSG.LGD. You want to farm some heroes? No, they're going to close out the game. They're going to hit the Ancients. Back into it. Nothing to Say, though. Arrow lands onto the Bat Rider with 9 controlled up as well. They're just throwing bodies out there, trying to delay the end of the game, but it will not happen. PSG.LGD taking this game 2 and pushing us to a game 3.
I am hyped to see what happens game 3.